Welcome. What we're gonna do is right now is for you being a noob in the Big Booty Mix universe.
It's true.
As
Experienced it.
that's the same for a lot of people. It's not, and it's not even like it's not a bad thing in any way. It's just like if that's not your type of music, obviously it's not your type of music. But it doesn't mean that there aren't plenty of parts that you would very much enjoy. So I'm gonna try to bring that / just cool things.
Mm-hmm.
You might not be like, oh, I'd listen to this, but
yeah, right.
like I have
Just
not heard something like that
stuff.
before.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's the wrong one. Anyway, we're back. Here it actually is. It says from 16. It's the only one from 16 that I took, I think. I'm getting myself all confused.
Your whole version of reality has been destroyed.
It's just a party all day long. That's all I've been listening to. All right. Anyway. This is just to get you in the mood. I mean, we've got.
It's already cool.
Yeah, it's already so cool, and there's so much to this one, and this is only like a minute, or 2 minutes. Yeah, it's the one that I played on.
Shake that ass, go, 50 in the house, bounce. Y'all already know what I'm about. The flow sound sick over, get drunk, nigga. I ain't stupid, I see down. When my dope come with a whoa. Shorty hips sit, not a chew.
This is so funny. The context of this is like, it's just a Thursday, an average Thursday. I'm about to try to just all these parties on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking that. Like, it's just
And we're gonna react to it mediocrely. And it's just gonna be like, well, here we go. But it's something that I need to show you. I'm not sure what better context I could really show you.
It's making me miss large groups of people.
So that's what I've been going through all week.
Yeah.
That's why I was like bringing up going out
It's making me
yesterday.
sad.
I was just like, oh man, like this
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So you're gonna have that for the next however long. Sorry.
Just FOMO.
Sorry.
That's not FOMO.
Yeah, I mean it's fear of everybody missing out on something.
Everyone's missing out. Not in Florida.
right. Okay, now we're gonna go to 9. Just what I call this is the Big Booty experience, because it's like a minute or two of just all sorts of stuff going on. Just because like you'll know what it is. You're not gonna like every part of it, but that's okay.
It's the same thing.
I just skipped it.
Black dress with the tights underneath. I got the breath of a last cigarette on my teeth. And she's an actress, but she ain't got no need. She's got money from her parents in a trust fund back east. Tongues always pressed to your cheeks, while my tongue is on the inside of some other girl's teeth. You tell your boyfriend if he says he's got beef that I'm a vegetarian. I ain't fucking scared of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Yep, this is one of the best drop phrases.
Little peacock, you gotta let me fly.
That's one of the things that I don't know, not like got famous for doing, because it's not like nobody else does that, but they definitely do their research to find like random stuff, like really random stuff. Like they obviously went back several years, just being like, oh, that's a great quote, we're gonna throw it in. Which I love. Yeah, which I love. There was an Always Sunny one on that.
That was a cool one. I wasn't a huge fan of the drop.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna happen. I think that's gonna be the case for this as well. I don't know. We'll see what you think about this one. Well, it's gonna change. I mean, it's like, I don't know. My best description would be you feel like you're in like a dishwasher or something.
I couldn't do it.
I mean, it's not a casual listening experience.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought you were done?
If you cross the line, dead right, I'm gonna hurt you. These faggot niggas even made game signs commercials. Even Lil Bow Wow.
That's the Big Bootie experience.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool, and it's like, you know, it's not going to be more than a minute or two. So like, you appreciate it for what it is, and you're ready to move on.
Like, how hard would it be? An
Not
hour might be hard.
not super hard, but it would just take a long time.
But, yeah.
And you need to get the stems, so you need to get the broken down versions, which
Oh.
usually you have to pay for, and so they probably put a lot of money into
Getting
this
the
stuff. Yeah.
right.
And I'm sure there are plenty of people who try to copycat, but them being, it's not like mashups are the new. Like there's
Yeah,
been some really cool mashup artists, but just putting it into a mix in this way
Yeah.
has just like propelled them people. And we can talk about that in a second because I find it super interesting.
Do
I'm
they
just gonna put on
perform?
one more part. Yeah, I mean they're DJs. They go and do like festivals and stuff like that, and people love it. Even though, like, I'm sure they're doing live stuff, but
Ish.
it's basically this, but in
Yeah.
live form. But people love that. So
But they don't have to do anything live, right? I mean, like, you could.
no, but
Even when
they
you're saying
want
you're
to.
doing
Like
li-
they
Yeah, but,
love
like,
to
does
do that.
anyone
I'm
ever
sure.
say that or ask that question or like
What?
get called out for doing that? Like they're doing stuff up there, like right, like they have like especially like
Oh right.
big DJs.
Yeah.
But like what you actually do could be.
I mean, yeah,
anything.
people make fun of it all the time. There was like a famous Vine I remember where it's like they're pretending to do it, and the guy's like playing Hungry Hippos on the, up there, and he's
Yeah.
like cleaning the table and stuff, which is true. I mean, I don't know if it's definitely true to some extent that DJs aren't doing as much as they're making it look,
Yeah.
but it's also super awkward if they stand there not
Sure.
doing anything.
No, I
So
agree. Yeah.
them twisting their knobs is doing very little to the song,
Yeah.
but it looks better than
Yeah.
if
Right.
they were just standing still or just doing this the whole
Interesting.
time.
It's
So,
like you ever hear that thing with the bartender that like is always polishing a glass?
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
You can't just be sitting at the bar and then, like,
Yeah.
he's just standing there like,
yeah.
hey. Like,
I mean,
he's
I'm sure
really
it's the
doing
same feeling.
something.
Like it'd feel wrong for them to just be standing there,
Yeah.
and that happens in probably most DJ sets ever.
Yeah.
It's like you just can't possibly you can't mess with the song so much
That
that
might
it's
fuck it up.
yeah, like it's not
right.
even worth it. Like why would you do that? Okay, and then here's the other one that I need you to hear. It's gonna be another
Wild
interesting
extre-
one,
okay. High pace.
but this is one that the first time I heard it, I was like, I need to hear that again. I don't know if you're gonna be the same, but maybe you'll be able to tell why I was like that. I don't think you were gonna expect it.
I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye, chop up the soul Kanye,
That's
set on the
boring.
goals Kanye. I hate the
I
new
was sure it
Kanye,
was
the
Kanye,
bad
listen to
mood
this.
Kanye, the always
I don't know
rude
why. I
Kanye,
was listening
fast
to it in the
news
library,
Kanye. I miss
doing
the
work
sweet Kanye,
with
chop up the
Alex
beats
and
Kanye.
someone
I gotta
else.
say, at that time I liked the new
This has a
Kanye.
it's background music, and this came on, and I was like,
Any Kanye. And now I look
nuts.
back around and there's so many Kanyes. I used to love Kanye. I used to love Kanye. I even had the big
Yeah.
polo. I thought I was Kanye.
Yeah.
What if Kanye made a song about Kanye? Call him Mr. Old Kanye.
And
But
I would
now
also
he's
never
so
listen to this
Kanye.
drop
That's all it was, Kanye.
unless it's
Still
paired with
love
something like
Kanye.
this, because
And
it's
I
so
love
like
you
it's too
like
hard for me.
Kanye.
Very
Loves
close,
Kanye.
but you combine it, and then you get to the next thing right there.
And then it's
there
done.
you are.
That's over with. It's like 30 seconds.
Yeah, and that's the funny part about the Big Booty mixes. And I wrote down like something to talk about. Is it really is like a double-edged sword of if there's a part you don't like, it's gonna end in not that long
Just wait.
time.
Yeah, just wait. Yeah.
Like you don't have to mute it. Well, if you want, you can't. But just it doesn't. Like if you can't wait 30 seconds to get through something,
Yeah, right.
what's wrong with you? But at the same time, when something you really like is on, it's gonna end. Like
Yeah, right.
you don't get more
You're just
than
like,
a
I
minute
want
of
more
it.
of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I hear that.
and then that's just the way it goes. You can't do anything about it. But I think for me and for most people is like the high majority of what you're hearing, or at least a majority, are things that you like. So as
Yeah.
it keeps going through, it keeps you hooked to it because
Right.
there's a thing that you like, enough in the course of the
Yeah.
throughout all the songs that it just
How often
keeps
do
you
you
there.
do that with just general like when you're listening to music? Do you replay certain parts of a song?
not too often.
Yeah.
I know there's one really specific one, but it's like very specific. Well, I guess it's a Young and the Giant song where there's just one part that's like
Yeah, like this is my favorite part of the song.
just way above the
Yeah.
rest of the song.
right.
But it's just specific times. I don't think I do that much. Like an EDM song is not usually worth just playing the drop or something. Like I just feel like
Yeah.
you want the whole
You
experience.
want the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
Okay. Now the interactive part. I'm gonna go to the 13th one. Okay. So we'll do that 13. So either the beginning, which is I'm gonna give you just a little bit of info for each one.
Okay.
It could either be the beginning of this, which is Eminem, the middle, and then the drop is pretty crazy, or hand clap, hello, and then Lil Dicky. Hand clap, Fitz Tantrum, hello, Dragonette. You know that song for sure, and then Save That Money.
Let's do that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of was hoping that you say that. It's a good one.
Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Get on my knees and say a prayer, James Brown.
That is a very interesting you brought that up. That has happened.
She's been living in her uptown
Oh, I
world.
forgot. Uptown Girls was
She
in there.
never had a
I forgot.
street guy. I bet her mama never told her why.
Yeah, they don't shy away from
She's
comedy.
been living in her white bread world as long as anyone without a can. She's looking for a downtown man.
Whatever you want.
That's what I am.
It's so catchy. This is the best part.
You ain't heard a Lil Day, your elder Jew biz major. Fucking all about the world he raised you. I've been saving money since the motherfucking 13. I wear the same pair of jeans every day. 3 sandwiches home with 2 stamps away. Looks like December, but I leave in May. Choice are generic, but still work the same. I get nuggets from
The
Netflix
idea
from my
of
cousin Greg.
something that you would never hear together. Not
Yeah.
like Lil Dicky hasn't rapped to electronic sounding songs, but
Yeah.
like it's just two things that'll never be put together
Right.
until they do it.
And it
That's-
also
that's the fun
revives
part.
stuff that gets overplayed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
as far as like if you wanted to go back and listen to things that you at one point loved but just heard it too many times in this new format would be a good way to do that.
No, I definitely think that has happened
Yeah, right.
for a lot of them. All right, next one is Kids MGMT with Wagon Wheel. It's not like those are the only two necessarily. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the main things. Or You Got a Friend in Me, and that's all I'll give you. Randy Newman.
All right, let's do are there any more country options besides the wagon wheel one?
Not that I saved.
Okay,
They're
let's
not.
do that
They're not
one.
worth
Just because
it.
I brought it up. That's
The
kinda-
wagon wheel
Yeah,
one,
that's
you
kind of funny that that you just happen to pick one like that. And I'm curious.
As I
'cause
just ran into one.
I hate wagon wheel and I
Yeah,
love kids.
I don't
so-
like Wagon Wheel. Either.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't like. And then there was another country song that was very country. Like Wagon Wheel's like country, but
It's not.
It's on the
too-
line,
Yeah, it's actually.
but there was
pretty-
one that's very country
Yeah.
that was like, I wasn't like I like this, but I mean it saved it a lot
Yeah.
more than it normally would.
Right.
So it was
Yeah, there's
impressive.
a
It was
redeemable
impressive.
part. Yeah. Yeah, wagon wheel of all country songs. It just got played too much.
Yeah.
It made me hate it. Actually, wasn't the song as much.
There's a place off Ocean
wait.
Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both
Yeah,
16 and it
I get
felt so
surprised
right.
myself when I do
Sleeping
research.
all day, staying up all
Yeah, you gotta be smart.
night. Staying up all night.
So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like
recognizable drop was the part of the song and turning into something.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon.
And they didn't even
Rock me, mama,
and they
any
did
way
the
you
extra
feel.
like they could have just put that.
Mama, rock me.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I wonder how artists feel about this. You know, like
That's a great question. It's like, and these aren't even remixes, really. I mean,
not
they're just,
really. No, they're just
like
samples.
other than
yeah,
actually that was the most remix that we probably will hear.
yeah.
It's that idea of free publicity, but they're profiting off of your music. But they're profiting off of your music for a minute. Like it's such like a tough thing.
I don't know. I'm sure it helps, like where people are like, I want to hear that normal song now. Like, let me go listen to kids.
Yeah. I think it probably does. I'm sure there's plenty of artists that want to be added into their mixes.
Well, yeah.
But I'm sure there's others like, I don't know. It just.
Freaking
I'm on the viewpoint that
Lou Bega's
we
like,
should
please.
Remember
Remember Mama number 5? It was so good.
and then listen to my other hits.
You could
Scatman.
You could add Scatman in there. It'll be better. Dude, they need Lou Bega.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if
Scatman,
that
and
gets in,
Vin
but like
Diesel.
as a joke.
They need those 3.
Oh,
That's the We should make that. Want to try and make it?
make what?
Make
The mashup
Yeah, we can make that.
with Lou Bega. Vin Diesel.
yeah, that's not. Why not? Like, we could do it.
Yeah, I guess. Do we want to do that?
I don't know the amount of times you'd have to listen to Mambo number 5 to like,
which is a good song, but like not in that context.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good song once,
Yeah, once in the night.
Yeah.
When you're with people.
not like over and over again.
All right. Moving to 15. We've got Miley Cyrus, Dirty Little Secret, Eminem, all in a little bunch.
Okay.
Then we've got September, Sweater Weather,
Ooh,
and then that's the one I think
that one.
we should because it's
Sweater Weather's such a good song.
Yeah, and then obviously September.
too. Yeah.
And then there's a
I was just listening.
there's
to
a
that
really
today.
good drop, like a phrase too that you're gonna like.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I keep yawning.
Big booty mixes aren't waking you up.
I know.
You remember 21st night.
Like September is one that you'll hear in different
Love was
mixes.
changing the
It's easy.
minds,
People like it.
while
And like I would never be mad.
fades away.
Just don't use it in the same mix. But that's not a good song. That got overplayed. It got everybody was on it, and then now that it's yeah.
Especially the
Turn that off. Usually a great DJ show.
any DJ out there that want to be on stage, I'll do it.
I would love to do that. It would be fun. It actually is probably fun to do that while you're up there. Like it actually, when you feel like you're doing stuff and you're not doing that much, like
yeah.
it's probably actually fun. Yeah. So that one's a fun one
That was
too.
cool.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that one. That one's fun. Cause it's like it's not a drop that's like crazy in any way.
Yeah.
Like I think your average person would enjoy that, especially in a partying context.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then you combine some good songs together for it. All right, last one, unless you want to just hear any more. But
Okay.
we'll plan for the last one here. We've got Green Day, "I Got Love," which is I don't know how, but it's Nate Dogg singing. It's I don't know how it works, but it's Nate Dogg singing that part. It's confusing. Because he's not alive.
Right.
And it was a song made after he died. So it's like a
deep fake.
no, it's like they found his audio from a song or something that wasn't that popular, something like that. And I guess somebody let them use it. Either way. Battle Scars, which I didn't know super well,
Battle
but you'll
Scars?
recognize it when you hear it. And
Okay.
then Jill Jackson 5 near the end, or old time rock and roll into Shaggy, into a drop, and then into Group Love.
You've really piqued my curiosity with the Nate Dogg thing. So
Okay.
throw that one on.
I did talk about that a lot.
Group Love's great too, though. You know,
Yeah. 17.
Forever.
Hell yeah, brother.
That drop might have to be an Instagram clip.
That's true. But I won't give him the audio.
Silent.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Yeah, so for reference, this has happened twice now. There are 2 songs of Nate Dogg that this has happened for. So I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. But.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
Immediately.
Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. My shadow's all
But your
the
interest
one
is
that
peaking
walks
me.
beside me.
It's like,
My shallow heart's the only thing
Never
that's
thought I could
beating.
pick, like,
Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone. These battles, stars don't bring that fade. They're never gone away. They never gonna change. These battles, stars don't bring that
I don't remember who that is.
they're never gone away. They never gonna change.
Nate Dogg.
These battles.
I guess we don't get that much. Yeah. I thought we got more. Oh, no, we get a little bit more.
I got love.
These are the parts that I think are by far the best parts that, you know, that-
Impressive. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
And though, I mean, those happen all the time. Those, like,
yeah.
these 4 songs that would never be together, put together. It's just, like, for me to be able to point
Right.
them out.
Right. I guess that's what moves you from like just being somebody that throws mashups together just to like for the sake of
Yeah.
doing it, and to like
Yeah.
actually, oh, you're like
Right.
you're a DJ, you're doing something.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
skill to this that like
Yeah, I mean,
takes effort.
I know it takes them a long time and a lot
how
of
many
work.
do they put out? Like, what's the frequency of them putting out?
About 1 every 6 months.
Okay, that's significant.
And I'm sure they're working on other music,
other
but
stuff,
I'm
yeah, the
sure
whole
like
time.
a lot of what they're doing is because it's
Interesting.
like, and they just like, I know I follow them on Instagram with Q&A Instagram, and they'll share like, one of them will send a voice memo to the other one like, oh, I just had this idea, like Baba O'Reilly coming in with like, they'll just like get inspiration to something, like, which is cool because then they can go do it. Like, anyone can
right,
have that
thinks, has those
inspiration,
thoughts, and then they're
but
like,
they go and they document it and do it. So
Yeah.
that's also cool.
Wow.
So that's big Big Booty mixes. Just some highlights.
Maybe the next one.
There's a ton more to to dissect.
Let me know when the next one comes out, and I'll just throw it on.
Yeah.
That day and
Sure.
just give it a. Because I have to do.
Would you rather me do a review? Not a review, but
Well,
like,
I gotta log
would you
my
rather
hours for
me?
this New Year's resolution
That's
thing.
true.
So it would be a
Doesn't
good way
really
to do
count,
that.
but
What? What do you mean it doesn't count?
I mean, like EDM mashups.
Why? it's
Maybe
not
it'll count a little bit. Maybe it'll
You
count
can
a little
limit
bit.
it. I can't. Obviously, you know, you can put a limit on it. If you
Yeah.
If you think it's a loophole, but
But if anybody wants to talk, if anybody wants to talk Big Booty mixes, because I know there's a lot of people out there that like them, and I think there's a lot of people out there that don't want to admit that they like them because of like what they stand for, or like what they're like I guess the stereotypical person that you might
because the objectification of women's bodies by calling it a big mix.
no. No, it's just like it is the main group of people that would not stop talking about it are straight white males in college
Yeah.
who like love to party.
Yeah.
And not that I don't like, there's definitely a lot
Straight
of those
white males
people
from
that I
college who-
don't like.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Just like any group.
yeah. And so like I'm sure there are people that listen to them that are like, "Oh, like that's
Frat
party
music.
yeah, that's frat music."
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's not, guys. I get why they like it.
Even if it was, it's good. Like it's
Yeah.
better than
No, but I mean
some other
people
frat stuff.
God, people are ashamed. I just know it.
That's too bad.
Listen to me.
I can't believe that people would be ashamed of this. That's surprising to me.
I could be wrong.
I don't know. I guess because it's outside of what I would be like. It's different than my shame, my musical shame.
Right. Very different
know?
than your shame. Yeah. This could easily be a guilty pleasure type of thing. Just based on
for
that.
somebody. Yeah, right.
Or
Somebody's-
someone that, like, I could see it. We obviously know it's not you, but I could see it being you in that you are like, I don't really like EDM, but like, say that you just love these.
Yeah.
That you're like,
It's
but I'm
weird.
supposed to not
It
like
doesn't
this.
compute. Yeah, I get you.
So you keep it quiet.
Yeah, or it could fall under the thing with
Like Carly, I could see Carly.
every-
That's what I could see. If you're watching this, let me know.
like,
She claims to be our #1 fan, by the way.
is that true? I don't know. Maybe. I believe it.
It'll go to review. The
Who's-
review phase.
Who
Arbitration.
who else
It's going
comes
to
to mind?
arbitration.
Arbitration.
Joey Betts has been pretty
Joey Betts.
good. He hasn't said anything in a while, but
Mike is also hard to beat.
Mike is great.
Like,
yeah,
when's the next one coming out? I'm throwing it on.
yeah.
You know,
So
we'll see. We'll see.
that's all I got to say.
Maybe we'll do Q&A trivia
Yeah, we're totally important enough for that.
just to determine that.
All right, that's
was cool, though.
yeah, Big Booty Mix. Just a couple of highlights. Hit me up, other people, or you hit me up if you want to hear more stuff like that. I'm sure I could. It'd be worth my time to find
Yeah.
it.
Well, I mean, if you want, just to send me the timestamps that we just didn't go through, just because if you think those are cool, I'll go look them. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Check 'em
Goes
out.
for you people as well. Maybe I'll
Post the timestamps.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Nah, I don't think so. You know what?